Hi, I'm Allie Reynolds, and I'm going to show you how to remove weeds or shrubs from your garden. It's a pretty simple concept, really. One of the things that we really want to make sure that we remove them is because the weeds actually rob your, from your other plants, moisture and nutrients. So it's a good idea to get them out of there. And they take up space when you could actually be having a vegetable. These are actually some spent spinach, and here's some weeds here that just kind of grew up in the middle. What we want to do first is actually water the garden 24 hours before, just to loosen that soil up and make it a little bit easier so that when you pull on it, it actually comes up. But I actually, if I can't pull them up, and I'll just lift that weed up. That way I make sure that I get all of the root system of this little guy. And make sure that you take these guys and dispose of them. If there are no seeds on your weeds, then go ahead and throw them in your compost pile. But always remove the debris from the garden, because otherwise it harbors insects and disease, especially if your soil isn't loamy. If you do have shrubs in here, which I don't, some things that you can do if you've got the space is you could get a shovel, a regular shovel, and dig them out. But sometimes it disturbs the roots of the existing plants, and if it's too big, then you could just take a lopper and just cut it off right close to the ground. You can take some herbicide and just put it in a little dish and a paintbrush and coat, after you've cut it down, coat the top of where you've just cut it off, and then that will go into the root system and it'll kill the root system, and then it can just rot right there into the ground. And then when you pull all your other plants out, that usually comes out really easy, and then you don't have to worry about disturbing your existing plants. But if you just spend just a few minutes every single day in your garden, you can keep your weeds under control, and that's all it'll take is just a few minutes and keep your garden pretty.